Hello everyone, my name is Deirdre Pike. This week I was able to take Just Friday on the road to St. Catharines, where I met Ken and Denise Taylor in their home, which doubles as a drugstore as you can see. It's situated along the Royal Canadian Henley rowing course, and Henley, their dog, loves to look out the window at his namesake. I met the Taylors at St. Thomas's Parish in St. Catharines, where I was invited to speak just a couple of weeks ago. When I learned about what they were busy doing, I knew I had to follow up with a visit. About the same time as the Taylors joined St. Thomas's Church, they took a trip to Cuba, and while out on a bicycle ride one day, they noticed an extreme shortage of medicine and medical supplies as they traveled around. An idea came to their heads. They knew they had connections to help people out in this area, and they went back to their home and started to make some phone calls. That's when Not Just Tourists was born. It was a simple idea. Taking a trip somewhere nice? Take along a suitcase full of medicine. Take a suitcase, change a life. That initial St. Catharines chapter has led to the delivery of medicine and supplies to over 82 countries, the ones shown here in green. At last count, there were 12 chapters in Canada, 6 in the US, and 2 in the UK. Although they operate independently, together they have made it possible for tourists to become humanitarians, delivering over 10,000 suitcases and 1 million pounds of medical supplies and equipment around the world. Here's Dr. Taylor giving me a tour of the basement where they sort through shipments every Wednesday and people pick up their suitcases for their humanitarian getaways.
So this is our pharmacy. This is a pharmacy for Not Just Tourists. We have cardiac meds, lots of cough and cold stuff, antibiotics. We have Dr. Oliver who does our anesthetic stuff. We have Sandra, the pharmacist. We have the other two lovely workers here who are always doing stuff. We sort drugs.
It was great to meet the volunteers doing that sorting, and even one of them who was taking a suitcase later that day to Cuba herself. When they ran out of room for the amount of donations they were receiving during the pandemic, the Niagara Warehouse of Hope came to their rescue. Now, Not Just Tourists has found a place to store the donations that they receive, including those that have been heading to Ukraine during this most difficult time of war.
Well, so far we have sent 3,000 pounds of medical supplies and approximately $10,000 worth of medicine. And we are continuing to collect medicine. We actually have a bit of a fundraiser underway, and we have money to purchase more medicine as well. And the people here in the warehouse are collecting more supplies. And so we hope to send off another big shipment in another week or two.
If you are planning a trip and would like to be more than just tourists, take your inspiration from Ken and Denise Taylor and contact them through the Not Just Tourists website or through St. Thomas's Church. Safe travels, and I'll see you here on the next Just Friday.